Hi, I'm Deliden. I was thinking about elk recently because reasons that are, to be honest, related to D&D. But it's not just that. I think they're neat. Sometimes you just pick a thing and want to weave it into the things you make, even if there isn't much reason for it. There is a story I was writing a while ago that had a very deer-themed deity, which was mostly a pun because I started with the title Deer God. Elk and deer show up in some cool things that I like too. There is the forest god from Princess Mononoke and the Lord of the Mountain in Zelda. So dang majestic, you know? It seems like a good animal for a paladin. And I've been wanting to get better at drawing animals. Kinda gotta slow down and look at their shapes because I'm not as familiar with their anatomy, which is good exercise. I did want to add some fantasy elements too, though. The paladin I was thinking of has a lot of eye imagery and his magic is gold, so I added some eye shapes to the elk's horns and gave it a third eye in the center of its head. Even its rump and tail kind of ended up vaguely eye-like, and I made it gold. It observes all in its domain. Its boons are enhanced perception and reflexes, and it shares these gifts with the creatures of the forest to keep them safe. Sometimes it will give these gifts to humans as well, but it will take them away if they endanger the forest. It doesn't mind if the human is a hunter or uses materials from the forest, it just doesn't want them to take more than their fair share. I mostly used watercolors, but I did end up lining it with colored pencils, which is not something I do super often. I did do a little ink around its eyes, mouth, and nose, just to make them easier to read, and to make the eyes have more depth. I wasn't going to add a pop of color to the background. I really wasn't. But I really liked how this elk turned out, so I decided that I was going to tape off a border and X-Acto knife out just enough so that it breaks the frame a little. This was a mistake. Well, for a hot second anyway. The tape just fully ate the colored parts. It would have been much, much better to do it before I had already painted the elk, but it was fairly easy to fix, thankfully. And then I painted up the background a lovely dark green, which looks very nice with the golden yellows. Last, I added a little bit of white markings with the Posca around the eyes and added some gold around the edges of the green background. Love how this turned out. What other animal should I draw? Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to continue on this art journey with me. Bye!